The rebellion has been ambushed running convoys to the system of Antar. The 3 bolt cruisers and their escorts were destroyed. I have ordered our gunship companies to act as security on the world of Concord Dawn. The remaining clans of Mandalorians, backed by what I have assumed to be funds from the Black Sun, keep causing trouble. The rapid response of the gunships with infantry backup should be able to deal with the issues. The rebellion have made a massive push towards the core, attacking our already weakened defenses at Commenor. If I didn't know better, I'd think that this was a plan to lure the rebels out of hiding with the promise of a victory before closing the trap on their fleet. But I doubt the Imperial Fleet Command has thought that far ahead. We haven't seen a trap like that since Thrawn. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to Empire at War, Forces of Corruption, playing the fantastic mod, Awakening of the Rebellion, continuing our good fight. It's continuing playing as the Empire. There's nothing good about it. Let's resume and then see what's going on in the galaxy. The Rebellion has made inroads towards the core. That's right, Commenor was taken. Let's turn on all things and see where we're at. The Rebellion has made inroads towards the core. They've got a bunch of Mon Cala warships. They've got a couple assault ships, Quasar support, so they do have fighters. They got the good old the DP-20, the missile boat, anti-fighter boat. Yeah, in this game, it's a hunter. It's anti-corvette. It's anti-corvette, but FFG, we definitely have been using it like an anti-starfighter ship. Very, very cool. They are gonna have trouble taking this on the ground. We are digging in. Funny enough, I decided last week to build the small platform, so we're gonna have ties. Sure, past me. Why did you do that? I am a little worried about Quad Drive Yards has no defenses here other than its ion cannon, right? I really don't want to lose this, so I'm gonna start moving friendly forces over. If I remember right, didn't I have, yeah, I have an ISD-2 here. So let's unpause, let's move the ISD-2 over to Quad Drive Yards to help kind of secure it. And then is there anything over Bilbree that I might be able to move over? Because you are one of my shipyards. We got 3 Tonfolk carriers, 3 shoebox carriers ready to go. Yeah, I want you guys over there. I will definitely take a few squadrons of TIE Interceptors in case they do attack, especially against those Quasars they have. At least keep those X-Wings busy so they don't drop torpedoes on me. Those light torpedoes are no joke, man. They'll break your stuff if you let them sit there on your ISDs for too long. Let's also, one of my tabletop players realized how good the X-Wing is, mostly because of that feature. They have a torpedo launcher, right? That's really big deal. It gives them such an answer to capital ships and hardened targets with all that breach. Okay, we have 2 options here. I can move the fleet over Concord. We need to leave the SSD here. Yeah, let's leave this here. You're gonna be defending this region. Honestly, the reason that I don't want this here is because I don't want it to, you know, we've said this before, I'm not a huge fan of Super Star Destroyers in combat. They're great for like defending. They're not super engaging from a combat perspective. And we had this chat streaming over on Twitch about if I had the choice, I would make the Super Star Destroyer a single build space station that you have to pay money to move from place to place, right? Think of it like, it's a giant city ship, so it's really expensive, like fuel and resources and moving all that personnel and equipment. That ship jumping to hyperspace is just a massive investment. And I like the idea that like you can move it around the galaxy to defend key places. But you gotta think about it, right? Because right now we just kind of stick it in the fleet and we can doomstack it across the galaxy, and there's not really anything the Rebellion can do with it. That's why we don't use it. It's not super spicy. Not super fun. Let's move the fleet. I'm sure there'll be some strong, oh, wait a minute. Contrium is right here. We have destroyed its outpost. If we're quick about this, we could hit Roche, take it because there's no ground invasion, then go right for Lentilles, which will be most likely a hell of a fight because it's probably got a max-size space station on it and a garrison. But it would cut the Black Sun off from like roaming around this area, and we can start moving south because we are backdooring the enemy fleet at Commenor. They've moved. Oh, they took off. Where did they go? I don't see a hyperslane movement, so they're probably heading to Zeltros. We might be able to ambush this. And I feel really good about this. Let's try it. We're actually gonna move you. All right, battlecruiser. Battlecruiser, let's go. You're not actually a battlecruiser, you're that weird. That weird ISD. All right, so you're en route there. You're defending Quat Drive Yards. They'll have a decent-sized garrison. They can't head north, so they're either gonna run for Umbara or Onderon, or they're actually gonna fight this. They might fight it. They might have the strength to feel like they could take me, and that would be perfect. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull the carrier force back.
Combat maneuvers initiated.
Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for Contrarium. We're gonna pick up your space station. We're gonna get you an outpost. And then I'm gonna try to swoop through, because we've already taken the station out here, I believe. So if we can hit this before they rebuild completely, hit this, and then go for Roche, and that will secure the hyper lane all the way out to my new territory. With the only weak point being really Liana. Well, Centaurus. Actually, Centaurus would be the weak point. Yeah, they could hit me from there. Yeah, but they're not going to, because this is, oh, look. The Black Sun have taken out the rebel star bases here. So I could be attacked by the Black Sun. I don't think it's gonna happen. All right, let's get to the battle. Zeltros does have a fleet here. It's probably the fleet that went from the mid-rim, that was going for Quat Drive Yards, that I've damaged enough. I think they're falling back. If we can destroy this here, that would be pretty sweet, though I don't think I trust using up Fleet Cap 4 and Interdictor right now.
Choose your reinforcements.
I do have one, so I could force this issue. I could force them to fight me. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna do it. It's the baby Interdictor. All right, that's not too bad. That's gonna be what, 9 Fleet Cap, I think, Battle Cap?
Your orders.
I shouldn't say Fleet Cap. Galactic Cap, what do they call it? I guess they call it Population Cap, right, on the Galactic map. So this would be Battle Cap. What are we sitting at? 11, a little expensive, not too
Star
crazy.
Destroyer standing by.
Jeez. Yeah, except for the tag is 68. I sent some ties to go
Star
explore
Destroyer
whatever
reporting
this is over here. I'm also gonna send the fleet kind of that way. What you got, ties?
Ties reporting.
As you head into the nebula. Let's go give it a poke. Yeah, that is a weird one. What other ISD is it that has that, like, long ramp up the center of it, just like this one does? It might be a SWOTOR, or a KOTOR era one. I heard people were in my chat yesterday in Twitch side saying Corey from Corey Loses, the developer of Fall of the Republic, right, and Thrawn's Revenge, those guys, that team, they released their new mod, which is great for them. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but that's so awesome. So if you want to play a KOTOR era mod, it's set. The word is that one's out, and you can give it a go. I don't know what we're shooting at. I think it's a freighter. I don't know why we're shooting a freighter. There's really nothing here to capture. I'm just picking up Nebula. I'm not picking up, like, oh. Every time one of my players shoots out a tie in our tabletop game, that noise is what I hear in my head as it's spinning out of control right before it, like, hits an asteroid. Man.
Awaiting orders.
I watched A New Hope so many times as a kid. That was my jam. All right, let's drop out of hyperspace with a couple of ISDs, because I think that's gonna be our big weakness. We're gonna bring in anti-fighter work, our carriers. And I'm thinking if those Moncalas are here, a couple of ships that can disrupt those shields would be good. Control A, select the entire fleet, and then let's lay siege. Wait, which nebula is this? This is a nebula occasionally target jam rockets. I'm not using rockets.
The nebula is affecting our sensors, sir.
Disable shield abilities. Shields abilities, not shields. Shields abilities. The green one does something else. Jam targeting sensors, therefore making it possible for missiles, rockets, torpedoes. Disable ship's ability. Oh, just ship's abilities. Yeah, they do different things, and I am now spacing on what they do. I think red is more damage to turbo lasers, but turns off your shields. Which, we're the Empire. We don't have shields. What are shields? Never heard of it. We are taking some long-range fire from most likely the assault ships, I would imagine.
Awaiting your command.
You know what we could do? If they do... Yeah, look what has no shields, maybe? No, none of them do. We done firing range?
Your command.
Move close, sir. I want to hit him with my everything.
Our sensors, sir.
Carrier, I want you to swing back around, and interdictor, go ahead and swing back around. All right, we are at firing range. We have control over this fight now, or at least we are fighting them in a good spot for us. Group 2, your shields are still up, wonderful. You guys get ready to drop your supply pack. Actually, go ahead and just do it now. And then all TIE fighters, focus them in Bari. Actually, just attack all. Go this way. How we do it on them ion cannons? Let's overload the weapons. We need to kill these space stations and these assault ships as quickly as possible. Yep, stay in the area, guys. Stay in the area. You're doing great. I'm gonna make this group 0 so we can call it if we need it. They haven't targeted it. Oh, there's the MC. Or there's the DP-20. She's going up. Good job, Ties. Good job, Ties. Take out those Y-Wings. And we're getting repairs while this is going on. We don't want to chase. We do not want to chase. We want to fight this on our terms. Hey, Scout. Go this way. Oh, Scout's dead. Nope. 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 I don't think we're there yet. Actually, we are there yet. Yeah, we're good. We can engage. We're good. Yeah, you may engage when ready. Except for you, poor Carrier. Some of you are getting your butt kicked. Pretty epically. Let's activate the gravity well generator. Let's get the ISDs focusing down these. Are your shields down? They are. Let's have you fire at that. Space station's just gone up. They still have long-ranged weapons firing at us, so let's go ahead and engage that. I want you to just move forward. You can go into the nebula. I'm gonna allow it. Did they just ion my interdictor? No, they've been ioning the tag in the back.
We've got them on scopes.
I just gave them the attack move order. We're moving forward. Carrier, are you good? I'm worried about your safety.
Attacking.
Let's go ahead and have you overload your guns. Let's have you overload your guns. Let's crack these tanky dreadnoughts. I need group 1 over here. We got X-Wings causing trouble. I think our carrier is gonna get blown up. Go ahead and ion this. And you, I want a full speed retreat. Gunships, you're clear to just move on over to this side. So they're about to lose their front line.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Let's focus our artillery, just in case it's firing at our port. Uh-oh. We have problems. Hey, Group 1, how are you guys doing? You're still fighting those X-Wings? That's another group of X-Wings, isn't it?
Star Destroyer reporting in.
I need you blowing this up. And I need you killing him. There you go. Wow, just instantly detonated it. All right, you may fire at this now. Did you get away? Not only did you get away, but your shields are coming back. Excellent. Excellent.
I'll take care of this.
Incoming starfighters. I would send you that way, but I don't think you're gonna make it. All right, you guys can engage now. Ties, get on these X-Wings. And let's start moving forward. Let's take out their production. No. You don't need to go around. Just go right through it.
Awaiting your command.
Yeah, if you're not careful, they will always try to go around the nebula, and we don't want that. All right, we've cleared the skies. We can move everybody up. I'm gonna give them the attack move order, which I think they're going. Yeah, they're going the right way. They chose formation over trying to get out of the nebula and around, so that's good. I'll take it. All right. Looking good, looking good. I don't think this was their main fleet. There was no MCs. Yeah, I think that fleet has moved on. So the question now is, where do they end up? They've gone deeper in. They were looking probably for a weak spot. Are we doing this? Not that you couldn't take care of those bombers by yourself. Oh, the Nebulon. My players have engaged a Nebulon in our tabletop game called the Ultima. It's come up a few times. Most recently, they just came onto one that's dropping these weird mines, these experimental mines, and they are a experimental mine that creates a micro singularity. So think what would be a good example of this? There's a few sci-fis that have used something similar. You know what? Star Trek. Star Trek's a great one. The Romulan.
Weapons ready, sir.
The Romulan, like reactor. Their warp cores are actually little micro black holes, right? And when they destroyed one of these mines that were disrupting the fleet, let's go ahead and move in. It's like our turbo lasers have actually gotten into rage. They disrupt the fleet's hyperspace capability, right? Because the navigation computer's like, hey, whoa, there's a planet there. You can't do anything. There's a moon there. You can't. No, we're not doing that. You're not allowed to jump. Which is great. So that's what these mines do. But when they killed one, I described it as the mine breached and it started to explode. The outer hull started to rip out. But you notice something. It implodes on itself to the point where it just flashes and disappears. It crushes in on itself as if like deep underwater.
Holding for maximum fire.
So they're like figuring out like, what is that? What? And somebody's like, have I ever seen that before? One of them used to work at a shipyard.
Open fire.
And I'm like, no, you've never. He's a Sluisi. Their species is known for the shipyards over their planet, and actually being in competition with the Sullistans. So he's got strong opinions on like starship design, which I find really, really funny. But yeah, I'm like, you've never in all of your years ever seen anything like that. What is happening? It's great. I'm really excited about it.
Right away. Attacking target.
See where they go with that, because that ship is still alive. It's still out there, and they know it's a research vessel, so they know it's something weird. Like they know that this isn't something the Empire is mass producing. And I wonder, it's like, is this a plot somewhere in Star Wars already? Because we've run into that. Like some of our major plot points in our tabletop game, we've destroyed the space station. There it goes. After the fact, has become plot points in Star Wars live-action TV shows. And that's really funny. Every time it happens, me and Tappy look at each other like, hey, we did it first.
Take care of this.
Oh, what is slamming you? We just lost that TIE squadron. A singular turret. It is a flak turret, but a singular turret. Brave.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
They can't run.
Yes.
I'm gonna let them run. We're at that point now. Oh, it's already happened.
Roger that.
He's already like burned out his capacitor. I like that they made these, and maybe this was it this way the whole time. I don't think so. I like that they made these. Hang on, let me get a camera angle on it. It doesn't have a green line. Limited, right? They only last for a little while, which I think is quite cool. Hell, I'd probably even limit it more if I was them. That way you have to choose when you use it, and it's not just a guaranteed I get to kill the entire enemy fleet. It's more like, okay, now I need to move very, very quickly. How we doing? 2 freighters. These are neutral intercept 4s. INRA in Armco community has actually made these in Space Engineers using a collection of his own custom mods, which is very, very cool. Wait, their space station, what are you, is fighting pirates. This is their global tech research for frigates. I'm more interested in sieging this right now and not fighting these pirates because this is bad. I don't know what just exploded, but I have a feeling it was mine. All right, let's get all of our ties in there and engaging them. Really need your heavy weapons focused on this and not what you're doing right now. You two as well. As soon as I see you all firing at it, you're firing at the wrong space station still that has literally no weapons. It is not the threats. Please switch fire, thank you. I don't think it was in range. I think that's why I was doing it. You're already firing, so there we go. Our vessels are moving in. Gunships are there. Some scout ties in there randomly. Oh, look at the docking areas. Is that supposed to be holding in like air, is you think? What are those blue force fields for? Looks cool. Gives me very X4 vibes. And then our interdictor arrives to the fleet fight. Excellent, all right. Very cool. With that, oh, that explosion was probably our Nebulon B getting swacked by that defense station, that XQ3. Yeah, got a little bit too close. So, do we want to move ground forces immediately? I do have, he's kind of defending one of our remote worlds at the moment. And the plan was to burn fast. Mandalore. Oh, that was our fleet fight in the south, yeah. So if we leave a blockade ship here, let's leave it one of our patrol ships. It's very thematically fitting. And then we can move the fleet immediately to Onderon. They might pull back, actually. Let's solve that problem right now. We need to get the fleet up there. So we're here. Our fleet's heading to Onderon. We should have killed the. Oh, that's where. Wait, what? Am I crazy? They weren't there a second ago. So that means that they hyperspaced away from Commenor, went to Zeltros, and then hyperspaced back to Commenor? Or were they there and I was just looking at the wrong world? I don't know what's going on here. No, not that. Let's get some money generating on this world.
Building started.
Oh! The Hapes lets us make Nova Cruisers, really? I can make Nova Cruisers and I can make Beta Cruisers, which are screening ships. I wonder what other vessels this will let me make. Is it in the description? No. I'm gonna give you a capital ship production yard. Let's cancel those. And let's see what it lets me build. Now that I pulled the Hapes in here, I don't know if I actually want. Good, we're about to have another ISD here. I don't think I actually want like battle dragons or anything like that. I mean, we're the Empire. Well, that's not what we're about. It's kind of cool though. Okay. Have we moved all relevant forces to the front line that isn't infantry? I think so. I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna send a droid to Umbara, see what the Umbarans are up to. What kind of trouble are you gonna cause me? All right, let's destroy their capabilities here. I wanna surround and blockade Kashyyyk. And I wanna have no escape route for that rebel fleet. Take them out. This should be a pretty quick fight. I don't think they've got much in the way of defenses here at Onderon. We're gonna have enemy X-Wings that are gonna be a problem because Onderon just gets them for free, if you didn't know. I always loved that. It's one of the first worlds that the Empire AI takes when you're playing as the rebels. They'll go after this place. But this place gives you like 4 free X-Wing squadrons, so they just pop off the side of the map. Gives you a little something to fight them off with. What's our hyperspace area looking like? Okay, so the gravity well ends about right there. So let's go full Imperial might.
We've located the enemy.
And we'll go for another interdictor. We are hunting them.
I copy.
They're only gonna have like a light defense fleet. I'm gonna do attack, move forward, go ahead and move out. And then you just do that. There's an MC-40 here? MC-60, I think. I like the ISDs are spreading out. Give themselves some maneuvering room. Oh, I wonder how X4's Star Wars mod's doing. I haven't been keeping up. Oh, hey, it's one of you stations. Oh, that's not gonna last very long. As we move into range, let us break it. And then you guys get up here. Actually, don't. Wait until he kills because he's just left the shield generator. Whoa, look at this little battle group. All right, that's cool. Go, Rebellion, go. They had one of these. They had one of the MC-30s in the, what is it? It was the Ahsoka TV show. They had a live action version. It looked fantastic too. That is the one good thing, even with the kind of live action shows, is that we're getting to see some of these ships that isn't just like fan short cuts, which I quite like. I wish they'd do more with it. You know?
Awaiting orders.
Hey, Scout, head up here. What is this? What is this?
Awaiting orders.
Did I misclick something? No, we've got a TIE bomber off the side of the map. What is happening? Hey guys, where are you going? Why did you decide to just shoot turbo lasers off into the void? Is there, you wanna explain? Wait a minute, all vessels, open fire on this ship. The hero of the rebellion has arrived. It needs to go, thank you.
I'm running out of maneuvers. I'm under attack.
We got torpedo ship, we need to take care of that. Because watch what it does to my subsystems. I don't know what it's targeting. That was not much damage, actually. I thought that would do more. I thought you were like pretty heavy torpedo laden, but maybe I'm wrong.
Copy.
So we should have royally lost, yeah, the starfighter battle. But we were never gonna win that. Hey, our ISD has joined the rest of the fight. Welcome. Welcome, we missed you. So if you don't know what I was talking about with X4, X4 is a really cool sandbox, the X series sandbox series where you can fly every vessel in the game, right? But what's cool about it is you can build an empire from it, right? It's a whole economy system, you can do like trade runs, and there's a Star Wars total conversion for it, where you can like command fleets. Now on release, the controls were really awful. The ability to just like move your fleet in any kind of formation was kind of lacking. And a lot of times you'd lose your whole fleet just because of that. But like any X game, they updated it forever, right? Like they just keep updating these games and making them better and better and better until eventually it ends up being really good. They even called it X4 Foundations, and that's exactly what they did. They just kept updating it. Look at that MC going up in flames. Oh, poor rebels. I feel for you guys.
Copy.
Move up.
Attacking target.
Yeah, and let's stop. Let's let them run.
Copy.
Everything here, I'm pretty sure, is free. Is this a research station? Abandoned repair station that they capped. And then they've got a simple starfighter production, and then they've got the actual starbase, so.
Ready.
Yeah, they're running now. So it's got, even the mod has got a lot of development. Last I saw, they hadn't updated the mod, the Star Wars Total Conversion, for the newest expansion pack, because it takes them a while to do that. Which is always my trouble with that mod, is that they'll get the mod finally updated and out, and then a big expansion will come out, and then the mod will be broken for like months and months and months. They'll update the mod, and then right when they update the mod, a new expansion drops. I know I'm thinking about it because they literally released information on the new micro expansion that's coming out. It's releasing some of the old ships. I got an email about it. Underon is now blockaded by the Empire. You know what would be really funny is if I blockade it and then the Black Sun come in and swoop it from me. Not ha-ha funny, but it'd be pretty good. I think it's time we leave another escort patrol ship. If you don't know why I do this, if you've never really played Empire War, which weirdly a lot of people who watch this series don't play Empire War, I think that's the funniest thing in the world to me. But if you don't play it, if you leave a ship in orbit, like these light cruisers, right, the Aquitans, however you want to say it, then they can't build anything in orbit, and they can't send anything to orbit. So they can't start a fight. So they have to send a relief force. You're basically blockading the planet, right? They can't replace anything, which is great if you don't want to keep fighting defense fleets. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave a fleet here. They're not gonna last a long time. What's that? Is that a trade ship? Oh, that's my probe. We're fine. And then I just got another ISD. We are heading with the current fleet to go whack the crap out of the Commenor sector and take it back from them and defeat the rebellion once and for all. Well, at least that rebel fleet, hopefully once and for all. Can you not? Oh, I have a mission for this.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, remove corruption. That'll finish the mission we have. We still have to go get Vader. He's still on rescue mode. And someday, I will do the bring Vader to Hognar. Someday. Today's not that day. See so many people's frustration. I kind of want to build more tiny carriers. These are the bomber ones, right? Yeah. Build some bomber ones. I'm going super cheap. Our build cap is really good right now. We can use it. We can waste a bit of it. And then we'll hold there because we're kind of broken. I want a little money in reserve, but our starfighter production up here is still going strong. Yeah. I guess we'll fight this. I think this is our core right now. We don't want to move. I don't know if I want to move this fleet yet. Yeah, I do. I changed my mind. I do want to move it. Head on over.
Navigating. Roger that.
We're still gonna fight this fight first.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yes. Hello, rebels. You cost me a stupid amount of credits on this attack in the mid-rim, destroying my production, my orbital facilities. And I am arriving. Oh, they have no orbitals too because we own it. We're gonna put the interdictor back here.
Heading out.
We're gonna move the fleet forward.
Move out.
Right? Ooh, these space stations actually block hyperspacing in any closer. Okay, they've got multiple quasars. They have... Make a group one.
Reporting.
They have multiple quasars, but they've got a lot of ISDs. I think I'm gonna go ISD heavy and carrier heavy.
Right away. Moving out.
I can't go carrier heavy. We only have one carrier left, not counting the battle carrier. Maybe a victory 2 or a victory 1. How many points? I have 86 points left, so I could do 2 of these and a broadside. I don't have enough piercing to really... I think I need to take out their shields. Ugh, yeah. They're gonna have victory
Transmit orders.
in the Starfighter fight here, which is really bad for us.
Here.
Reporting. I copy.
Yeah, it's really bad for us. They're gonna win when it comes to Starfighters. They're gonna wreck the crap out of us for it. There is something capturable up here.
We shall be there shortly.
One benefit that we might have is that them going around this
There they are.
might trickle them in a little bit. We should probably hit them with this now.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Don't wait. What are you guys capping over here? It's a trade station. Oh, I should have capped it. Yeah, I should have capped that. Try if you can. I don't think you can, but try. Because I waited too long. All right, here we go. I did hit them.
Yes, Commander.
Fighters are on the way. Rest of our fighters should move up.
Yes, sir.
And then I am going to bring in the Victory 2s. So we need that. I might actually sacrifice Victory 2s for this fight. Meaning I want them to be up front so they're taking the hits.
Awaiting your orders.
We're doing really good damage to this Quasar. Good. Yeah, this is going to be a costly fight.
Cruiser reporting.
This is definitely going to be a costly fight. Go ahead and overload, and I want you focusing. You have your ions. Let's take out the... Let's take out the escorting vessels first. Quasars first, actually. Yeah, we're not going to get the repair center. We're going to lose all those ties. Not worth it. Our objective at this point
We'll be there soon.
is to keep the bombers off of us. So everybody stay here. Engage X-Wings. We'll take out the easy damage and the replacement X-Wings with the whole fleet. So, you're good. Keep, scratch that. Let him waste his shield ability. Let's switch your fire all over to the Quasars. Overload the guns. We killed these. They don't get their second wave of X-Wings. So maybe we can, like, if we get any Starfighter kills, they actually are kills. What are we firing at, guys? Can we not? Fine. If you're going to fire at it, then fire at it and kill it. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to bring in more of those. We've almost got our ion ready. I'm gonna put it into the MC. Fire, fire, fire. Is there ioning us right now? Come on, you can kill this. You can kill this. Go for the hull. Overload your guns. Everything you've got. And then the second he's dead. Come on, ties. Are you all ion? Half our fleet is ion cannon right now because of those MCs in the back. Oh, artillery disablers are so good. Oh, I'm not a fan of that at all. Hold him into position and beat him up. And I don't have anything to drop back there. I was thinking about dropping maybe a Victory 2. We might actually do that. Fire everything you've got. So what they're doing is they're limiting our capabilities to do damage.
Destroyer here. We've got them on scopes. Ready, go. Attack commencing. Copy.
I don't think I can win this.
Holding for match.
Or if I do, it's going to be pretty, it's not going to be good.
They've destroyed our ion cannon.
I'm dropping in a hyperspace behind them. Gonna take a few hits going in. They've got some light lasers. Let's start firing. Let's ion the ioners. See if we can start knocking out their shields. We're about to lose 2 ISDs. Yeah, you need to run around. They just brought in a reinforcement unit. I'm gonna bring in another one a little bit farther back. Maybe we can get this turned around. Please take him out. Oh, what I want is them focusing on these guys. Let these ISDs actually do damage. Ooh, and we're getting hit by that. Not great. Not great at all. Quasar next. Quasar next. Gotta keep those numbers down. Okay, our first ISD is about to go down. They just brought in more reinforcements. I do have the opportunity for another ISD, but we can't really... Okay, they are not firing at us anymore. Our battle cruiser could probably kill this. As you guys rotate, focus what you've got on that. Quasar next, Quasar next. We're gonna lose another ISD. Ugh, we need some close range damage. Oh, is that a new MC-80, or is that the same one with his shields completely recharged? It's his shields completely recharged. Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Fired at that. Drop you out of hyperspace here so we can start putting in some subsystem damage, and then bring in more firepower off here on the range. Let's get you losing shields. We're gonna lose this fight over here. Ah, there's too many MCs. There's way more MCs here than I thought. Fire at this. How are you guys doing? I actually feel like you're gonna win that. Give him the ions. We gotta get through those shields before they hit us with our disabling weapons. Shit, incoming disabling torpedo.
Reporting in. Fire at will.
We're in for this.
Target at maximum firepower.
I am not gonna run. I'm gonna hold here.
Someone cover me.
Roger that.
I'm gonna do what damage I can. The 2 victories at close range are actually doing pretty good. I do feel like they can kill. Yeah, they can do this. They can do this. We're through his shields. Our disabler is actually doing okay. His little ties are gonna break off and do what they can. I'm about to get more build cap as soon as our battle cruiser. We're gonna replace this entire fleet. Brutal. Who are we focusing on right now, guys? We focusing on him? Now let's focus on him. They're about to lose their MC-80. And our reserves, I think, are greater than theirs are. Maybe. We got it. Nice. Keep firing at this target and overload your weapons. It's not enough. Yeah, I changed my mind. Fire at him. We killed him? Oh, my poor little Etalon. Okay, we're ready to fire again. His shields still haven't failed, but they're about to. Let's knock out his shield so they're ready to be attacked next. As soon as that battle cruiser goes down, that old tag, we're gonna switch fire. Brutal fight. How are you still alive? Yeah, use your ability. Good, you're doing great. Help him destroy this. Now they'll probably run when I destroy these starships. If not, I'm in deep trouble. Man, those X-Wings are tough. All right, here we go. Bringing in some more backup for him. Bringing in a victory. This one can go in the back because it's a normal victory 1, so it's got the range for it. And then let's have you guys fire at him. At the very least, we're gonna destroy this fleet's capital ship capability. Bad match for us. Did they have this? They must have. I must have miscounted how many of these MCs they've got, but we're in it now. I think this is the highest losses we've ever had in this campaign. Pure point value? Yeah.
We've got them on scopes.
We fight. Problem is we can't win. We can't win against these X-Wings, so my only choice is to kill their capital ships and hope they fall back. They have no space stations. We're not blockading, we're not.
Yes, sir.
No. I can get the interdictor out of here. We're all together, so some of our weapons, our anti-starfighter weapons, should be working together. We're hitting him with everything we've got. Let's hit him with the overloaded weapons here. I can hit him with an ion shot in just a second, because he is the last capital ship they have. Oh, no, it's not. No, he's not. Problem is, I'll never hit this guy. But he's already dead, so give it a go. Hypervelocity cannon is away. It destroyed him. Oh, okay. I need you to fly this way. I need everybody's weapon systems close. Did we get it? I think we got it, and yet they're not running. Come on, run. No, they're not dead yet. They're not dead yet. They got a blockade runner right there. They got a hammerhead right there. Get those weapons turned. We may have to run. Yeah, if they're not gonna be willing to run, that's neutral. This is the last warship they have that isn't a fighter. They're running. Okay, we did win the battle. They're out of here. I can't stop all these X-Wings. I'll get some free shots on them, though. That was absolutely brutal. Rebel starfighters are so good. Backed up with MC-60s, artillery disablers, meaning that our ISDs were doing a percentage of their normal damage. And we killed their quasars. So they didn't even get the reinforcement. I'm pretty sure quasars are normally endurance carriers. So they didn't even get their second wave of X-Wings out. Oh, brutal. Now they're gonna run. Oh, you know what they're gonna do? They're probably gonna run to one of my blockaded worlds, I think. I actually don't know. So we're gonna need to break through with the fleet and get down there with some anti-starfighter stuff. Good thing we're building a ton up here. Yeah, we got 6 of those new carriers ready to go. Organize a little bit. Let's get this fleet ready. Everybody who can, join the carrier fleet, production fleet. Hi. Yeah, we're trying to break through. Uh-oh, did you not have a... You did, I was already on attack. We should be all right. Pushing through to that hyper lane now. Begin the battle. Oh, that was such a brutal fleet. That was one of my newer fleets too, where this is one of my older ones because there's the battle cruiser in it. I didn't actually have a Pathfinder unit in this fleet.
Heading out.
Yeah, this is a better balanced fleet.
After that, form up, fall out.
Those poor ISDs. I think they had their best disabler. They had their best artillery ship. Those assault ships are no joke, and they're low population. And they had the quasars. I really like it when the rebels show up with a properly balanced fleet. And then of course I showed up with,
Destroyer here.
not enough. Like a good Imperial Admiral, I have underestimated the capabilities of those M660s of the rebel fleet. We should go back and look at the Corellian dockyards and see if we can make some more Corellian cruisers. Or if I'm at some kind of fleet cap for them. Indeed. Been chatting with a few people about doing maybe a new Space Engineer series for those who are interested in Space Engineers. I had this idea. I was like, what can we do? What can we have fun with in Space Engineers? And like, what would be our goal? What would be the mechanic? And I thought, oh, Indra's making some cool Star Wars mods. What if we got one of the NPC spotters that has a boss fight in it? And our job is each person that I bring into multiplayer, so I'll probably have like 3 or 4 people, we each build a like Corvette or frigate-sized combat ship. So we focus on like building a shipyard, building warships to take down one of those bosses over the, over like a streamed series. So it's all about starship combat. And the inspiration was doing like a Blockade runner vibe maybe, or DP-20, or I'm thinking about it because I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh man, imagine with the right mods, a ship kind of built like this with rows of missile tubes on the sides. So one of the players could be like a missile boat. Like every ship has to have like a design philosophy behind how it fights. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Reporting.
Do we actually have a scout? No, these are bombers. We do not have a scout. We could use, I don't think we're gonna need the scout. I think they've got one of their railgun. They got one of their mag stations right here. The magnetic accelerator cannons. And then we've got the starbase right behind it. So as soon as we kill this, which we need to just get close to do it. Are you shooting at,
Star Destroyer standing by.
Oh, my proton torpedo launchers, you jerks. Oh, look at their fleet. It's like spread out. They have heroes here.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Hold your position. Do you have reinforcements?
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
I don't really want to sit at range to these guys, but I also don't want this ship taking all the day. They have a Kindosai here? No, they don't. That's a, the Lictor dungeon ship, whatever the hell that thing's from. Yeah, we need to keep moving forward. I'm not thrilled with this. Jeez. Hold your position. You don't need to fight that dead on. But I do want you to engage, so head on in. Ties, hold up. All right, now you can break and engage. Go after the cloak shapes. I want those downed. And then you gunboats. Go. Yes, get wrecked. Using gunboats to take out freaking corvettes. Who's lost so much health already? Oh, one of our raiders has gotten beat up. That's not cool. You're super maneuverable though. Get out of there, raider. Get your ass out of there. as you shoot down a bunch of enemy starfighters. That works for me. All right, let's take out the space station.
Roger that.
I like that their Imperial fleet was like, I'm not stopping. Where we stop for no one. Kick your engine on and just get out of there. My weird little carrier.
Go after the straggler.
Form up.
And we're good, they're running. Nice, don't have to fight the rest of the spawn. Rest of those fighters. I'll take an easy win after that slaughter that was over that other, technically a victory, but not really, over Contrarium. Oh, so I was reading through comments for last episode, and I love the fact that there's just a ton of really bad jokes because we found that planet with a penguin, a Gungan, and a Ewok in 2 bars. And people just filled in a bunch of really dumb jokes. Fantastic, well done. That made my day. What do we got for ground forces? Have I not built anything? Oh, you're working on it. I hate to move you until that outpost is done. But I would like to invade this. I do have more ground forces up north. Let's load you guys up. Let's get all of our stormtroopers together. We've got like an entire 3-4 companies of infantry on the move. Let's get y'all moving. And ba-da-da-da-da-da. What are we? Yeah, they still worry me. Get down here.
Moving out.
No, better yet, let's group up. I'm gonna group you guys up and then we're gonna head for Zelos and we'll blockade that. We even have ground forces on Commenor and on Manan that might be able to get work done over here. But first, yeah, let's blockade you with something a little bit more impressive. They're gonna move quickly. Did we finish you're still removing corruptions. We haven't finished that quest yet, but we're working on it. Roger. Roger, roger, let's probe. Okay, he's on the move. You know, no, I can't get to you, damn. I will use you though. I will use you weird tanks. I got four groups of you. Build more.
In production.
Build more weird tanks. I want to use these. Are they considered medium tanks? Tank destroyer, medium vehicle. Yeah, okay. I need to do a ground invasion, but I don't have the ground forces to do it just yet. Unless I want to move these. Unless I want to move all these stormtroopers. That is a lot of stormtroopers. If I stacked you guys up, and if I flew you south to here, can't take anybody from Centauri's. That is a very valuable company that I don't want to move. You know what? You guys have the forces to do this, especially if I stack you with Manan. Let's go. Let's take a rebel world before they take it back.
Upgrade complete.
Manan, those ground forces are on the move. They're not sticking with you. I'm gonna move you here just to the safe side. Also, what do you got on the, what do we, nothing?
Building under construction.
I feel like you would do well with
Building
some
started.
defenses on this planet. No.
Shock troopers ready.
Cruiser
Corruption
online.
has been removed.
Might change my mind and turn this into a money planet. All right, our ground forces are stacked. We should probably look into getting some heroes going soon. Where's one of our hero planets? Did I have one out here? I thought I did. Unless we've trained them all. I could have sworn we hadn't though. All right, we have the troops here. I don't think they're gonna have that much in the way of ground forces. Let's go ahead and invade this. And we've got air support and we've got artillery support. Ah, crap baskets. Ah, they are causing. Salty? Why are we going to Salt Planet? Why do you guys want this? I can't win this. Not with Boba. Wait, why are there 2 Boba Fetts? Excuse me, game. How do you have 2 Boba Fetts? What in the bullshit? And they've got 4 bounty hunters. Black Sun operatives. What's the base layout here look like? We have the shield generator, but I didn't build anything on it. I'm a bad man. I'm pulling shocks on this place.
System lost.
Yeah. That's just not a battle I wanna waste time on. Let's make some more inroads here, and this is gonna be an entire siege, right? This is gonna be a big deal. What is happening here? This is a hyperlane with corruption between two worlds. That's what this is. You know what, if you wanna fight the rebellion over this area until I come in and burn this place to the ground, that's fine by me. All right, it's fine. Crate, auto-resolved. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's grab, our ground forces are still on the move. I don't trust Roche Asteroid Belt. I could blockade it and move on. Yeah, leave a raider, blockade it, move on. We're going for Lentilles. That way we can get our ground forces through this region faster. What? Oh, right. Don't do what I just did. Ah, I forgot. So if you sell your stuff and then and don't like auto resolve it, you should probably just auto resolve it. Don't do the sell thing. I think it has something to do with how they've managed to make like pausing work. It means that the next one will auto resolve. I'm very lucky. Auto resolve was surprisingly, there wasn't actually that much there. I was very lucky. Auto resolve didn't screw me on that because we've had it where like a Y-wing destroys an entire ISD in the past. Auto resolve is not balanced out well or smartly. It doesn't really work. So, woo. All right, so don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Don't sell stuff and then let it like, you've lost the battle, because then it'll make the next battle that kicks off just instant. Yeah, that seems to be what has happened. So now we all know. I should have known that. It's been a while since I've done it. Anyways, I think this is a good stopping point, actually. So we have to take in the orbit of Lentilles. Yeah, we're working on owning this hyperlane. Surprisingly, all they had was that large space station. It would have been a bit of a siege, but now we've got the real siege, which is gonna be the ground battle. What does that look like? What is this map? Whoa, okay, so we've got a city. We've got a major river. Have we fought on this before? I kind of, yes, we have fought on this before. I remember this now. Yeah, we used to own Lentilles before it was lost. So this is where the rebels are. And then you gotta fight over the river. And normally we end up getting into an engagement right here at this river crossing almost every time. I'm thinking this time, because we have artillery support, maybe we head up the hill, take out the pirates, because there's a pirate base too. It's a real weird planet. You've got like the actual base the enemy has somewhere down here. You've got the city, it's up here. Yeah, it's up here. So the Black Sun will be up here, a non-aligned pirate faction will be over here, the rebels will be here, and we've got to fight our way either up the mountains path and kill the pirates, or deal with the rebels. Probably just go like here. Last time we did this, we got sandwiched between all three of them and kept getting distracted by rebels. Yeah, and we defended it. The rebels kept coming in behind our base and causing trouble, because it's just free infantry they get. It's some bull, I say. So we need to reclaim this. Once this is ours, Roche will be an easy grab. And then we'll be properly set up to like blockade, maybe Kashyyyk, I'm thinking. Yeah, probably. All right, I'll catch you all in the next one later, everybody. Bum, 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 bum.